5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because that was 1 when I said 2. All right, y'all. Story time is over. Now it's time to get to the nitty gritty. Welcome to the ADDY. Bam, bam. Some of y'all was waiting for that. Y'all was waiting for that. Anyway, on a more serious note, I do apologize for not posting a video last week. About 12 of y'all was in my DMs mad because I didn't post a video last week, and I really appreciated that. That's a form of accountability for me. And then those 12, there was this young lady, and she asked me a question. And this question, it kind of ate at me. Like, a lot of people ask me a lot of questions, and a lot of these questions I am going to answer, or I feel the need to answer via video. But I think this question was kind of perfect for the new season that I'm about to enter into of life, right? This new stage of life. Tomorrow is my birthday. I turn 21 tomorrow, and or I should say today, because I'm gonna upload this video on a Wednesday for the ADDY. Either way it go, March the 6th, it's a holiday, it's a birthday, it's a queen day, it's March, Women's History Month. I was born Women's History Month. But anyway, let me get back, get my composure back. The young lady asked me, she said, how do you unapologetically be you? And I'm like, oh, okay. And I asked her a follow-up question because I wanted to know if she was asking me how I how I unapologetically be me, or if she was asking in general, how does one unapologetically be themselves, right? So I asked her, like, what you mean? Can you kind of expound on your question? And she says to me, how do you do what you do? And it looks so easy. How do you commit to what you're doing? And where did you get the courage from to start your channel and to be you on Instagram and stuff like that? And I was just amazed because at that present moment, I didn't have the answer for her. And I explained that to her. But I feel like I got the answer, and I'll have to explain it to you. So how do I unapologetically be me? So prior to this, the unveiling of the YouTube channel, the ADDY, Melanin Mondays and stuff like that, prior to that, I was literally in a season, and I mean season in this context. If you take a year and, you have the 4 seasons. You have winter, spring, summer, autumn, fall, autumn, right? Typically the seasons are split up within the whole year, the 4 seasons, 12 months in a year. So it was like a 3 to 4 month process of Jordan getting to know herself, of Jordan learning herself. In that 3 to 4 month process of me learning myself, I literally was hit every day, was faced every day with myself. I look, and still to this day, I do it because I don't have it all together yet. And I don't think I ever will. We're not perfect. We have to be okay with being human. But that's another topic, right? So every day I looked at myself in the mirror and I had to remind myself, and I'm resolved in it now, of this one simple statement. There will never, ever in life or earth be another Jordan Mariah Gamby. Boom. I had to resolve that there is only one me. The world needs me, and I have to be me. I have to be me, the best me, right? Because there's never going to be another me. There will never be another Jordan Gamby. And I had to realize that I was amazing. No matter what path that I chose to take, that I was still going to be amazing. No matter who my friends are, that I was destined to be amazing. No matter who wanted to be around me, no matter who my circle is, no matter who posts me, no matter who shares me, retweets me, shares my video on Instagram, share my video on Facebook, retweet me on Twitter, that none of that takes away from who I am. And just like none of that takes away from who I am, what adds to who I am has to get the permission of me. I have to give it permission to be an addition to who Jordan Gamby is. Once I became resolved in that, it wasn't hard to say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Now, the gag is, we got to maintain it. Jordan Gamby, have to maintain that. Some days I wake up and it's easy. Oh, you the bomb. You this, you that. You amazing. There's no other Jordan Gamby in the world. You're so beautiful. You're this, you're that. But some days I wake up and I'm just like, yeah, you still ain't did this. You still don't have this. If I be honest, y'all, I've had the equipment to start my YouTube channel and start recording a very long time ago. I've been had the camera, been had the lights, been had the backdrop. What happened? I didn't remind myself of who I was. I didn't remind myself of the fact. See, I think we use the word fact very loosely. But fact means a provable truth. The provable truth is there will never be another Jordan Gamby. There'll never ever be another girl with another thick black girl with natural hair, with my assignment, with my purpose, with my audience in life. Never ever. And I had to become resolved in that. And I have to remind myself of that. And that's the answer to the 12 that inboxed and DM'd me about where my video was last week. Last week, guys, I got very defeated because what I did was I allowed myself to come out of the protection of there only being one me and me being amazing, even if I don't, whatever, right? So what did I do? I went inside myself. I said, who do you think you are? You think you go, and even now, guys, expressing this stuff to you, telling you this, my heart literally just jumped, right? Who do you think you are? You gonna start now? You too late. You about to be 21. You this, you that. You can't do this, you can't do that. All of this stuff. You don't sound like everybody else. You don't look like everybody else. You don't this, you don't that. And it got really tough, guys. It got really hard. I sat in who I wasn't instead of affirming myself in who I was. Right? And I think that's a lot of our problems. And I know the young lady, and I'm not going to say her name because I feel like this is a personal and private question, right? I want to take care of her in that sense. But sis, to answer your question, what we're not is not going to edify us. It's not going to add to our person. And it's not going to add to our purpose. What's your purpose? What you're supposed to be doing in life. And I can guarantee you what you're not supposed to be doing in life is downing yourself, being hard on yourself, and consistently reminding yourself of what you don't have or who you're not. Right? And then it takes away from us appreciating what other people are doing and who they are. Like, I'm pretty sure it's very hard for you to sit and measure yourself against somebody else and fully and completely support them. You know what I'm saying? Because your heart is still, yeah. But that's a topic for another time because people have asked me those type of questions too. But yeah, y'all, I got real scared. Who do you think you are? How are you going to answer these questions that people are asking you? It's a lot of people on YouTube. It's a lot of people trying to do podcasts. Just who do you think you are? You want to be this on-air talent from Chicago. Black women in Chicago don't do stuff like that. You know, Chicago is known for this, that, and the third. Instead of understanding that, Jordan, you can create your own lane, sweetheart. You don't ever have to go and try to drive in somebody else's lane. Right? You don't ever have to try to go and follow somebody else's pattern. Watch it. Learn from it. Learn what to do and what not to do. But you can't do that. And I sat in that. I sat in that for a whole week. And it was bad. It was terrible. And that type of mindset is designed to keep you out of embracing yourself and being unapologetically yourself. The moments and the times where I receive feedback from y'all and y'all say, yo, that blessed me, and blah, 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 those are the moments that I was literally genuinely being myself. And me being me happens to make people laugh, and I appreciate that. Because one of the core values of I want to help people. That's who I am. I want to help people. So learning from my experiences, hearing from me, excuse me, you guys, me doing my videos, acting a fool and stuff, if me being me can help y'all and strengthen somebody else's day, I'm cool with that. Because that's me. That's who I am. So I said all that to say, sis, the way I became comfortable with being unapologetically me, I had to stop, and it started with me first. Once I changed my conversation that I had with myself, now I'm and I don't have it all together. And I don't want you to think that. Me being unapologetically me is me also recognizing and understanding that I'm gonna make mistakes. It's some kinks. I was born with kinky hair. I was born with a kinky attitude, a kinky personality. There are kinks to who I am. But what I don't accept anymore is conversation that'll A, take me back, to old frames of thinking or mind frames, or B, keep me stagnant. I want to always position my language to myself for me to grow. I want every day, I want me to wake up and out affirm myself. And the reason why I affirm myself first is because I've been that person to wait on somebody else's affirmation. But what happens when that person don't call? Or what happens when people don't show up? What happens if I post a video and y'all don't necessarily like it? I have to be okay with myself and say, hey, I like what I'm producing. And it ain't all together. My production, the production of my videos, it's nowhere near where I want it to be. If I be honest, one of them is to be like one of the first female on-air talents, black, unapologetically black, for the culture. I feel very strongly about it. But black, unapologetic females in Chicago and uncensored. And what I mean by that is, as an entertainer, as an on-air talent, sometimes we are censored. And my thing is, I don't have a problem with boundaries. But to be enslaved and to have boundaries are two different things. To enslave somebody is to get them to do what you want them to do on your terms. No. But to have boundaries is to protect the likeness, image, and life, in a sense, of somebody else. I don't mind boundaries. I don't mind television boundaries. I have life boundaries that coincide with television boundaries. So there are some things I just won't discuss or won't say, on air. But what I don't like is slavery and bondage. And I don't like somebody else's opinion colliding with mine and me changing who I am just to fit the status quo. That's what I'm not going to do. So I do want to create my own lane as a Chicago black female entertainer or air talent. I get excited about it because I know that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But that's how I do it, sis. That's how I unapologetically be me. Multiple times in this video, I have butchered words. I have. Unapologetic is one of them, right? I said it right that time, but multiple times in this video, I've tried to say the word unapologetic, and it has come out very wrong. But I'm that unapologetic with who I am that I don't necessarily care. I'm not tripping on that. You know what I mean. My point is getting across, right? But yeah, to be unapologetic, it's an inward thing. It's an inward thing. And you can't apologize for who you are. And you can't apologize for, you can't apologize if who you are, or I want to say this right. If who you are doesn't necessarily resonate, or if who and what you are doesn't, a person don't agree with it, or it's not for them, don't force yourself on nobody. Don't force yourself on nobody, and don't slight yourself because particular people, you know, hey, we all have different audiences. Be okay with your audience. Love your audience. I love y'all so much. I know people think it's like fake humility or whatever the case may be, but I'd be so serious when people come up to me and say, Jordan, you do this, that, and the third for me. And my words are, thank you so much. I'm so humbled by this. I mean that. I'm humbled by it. I have to be. Because when you're humble, when you allow yourself to get low, you give yourself more room to grow. But if you already arrive, there ain't nowhere for you to go. I'd rather continue to live my life low so that I can always have a level to grow from, if that's making any sense. So, yeah, love hard. The people that support you, love them hard. Love them hard. Love them so hard. And even if it's one or two people, I can promise you that people are going to look and see the way that you love and you handle those 1 or 2 followers, and you're going to grow from it. And understand that if you're not necessarily a person that is going to have influence in certain areas, be okay with the areas that you do, okay? Don't try to run a race that is not yours. Don't try to run a race that you have not equipped yourself for. So, said all that to say, yeah, it's my birthday. Well, it's the day. Well, it's my birthday because I'm uploading this on Wednesday. This is the ADDY. Send me more questions. I'm going to answer them. I'm going to answer the questions. I definitely have more guests coming. I have a makeup artist coming. I have a rapper coming. I have a DJ coming. You know, just millennials and Generation Z being us. I have a very interesting conversation coming up with a young lady about Spike Lee. I'm very much so excited about this conversation because it's very much so 2 different perspectives about Spike Lee. And I think they're both as equally as important, and they both help each other. Like, yeah. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be up on the ADDY next week. And stay tuned for the next segment of this particular video. I got a little praise dance for y'all because God has been too good. I'm about to be 21. Ah! 21. 2, 1. Wow. But yeah, I did a praise dance because I am a dancer, but I haven't praise danced in a while. And I just hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm over my funk. I'm getting back to videos, answering questions. My Melanin Mondays. I've switched up Melanin Mondays a little bit, y'all. I switched it up. Instead of me doing monologues, I feel very passionate about Black females and dishonor to them. And I've seen where the internet has gone crazy on some of the Black females out here. and I want to be one of the first people to honor them and put honor on their name. Honor on their name. So I hope you enjoyed this praise dance. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't super jokey, but yeah.